today I'm in the shop, and there's these guys. They play this card game called Screwy Louie.
Screwy Louie.
Okay, it's a card game. You have to have this piece of wood. You put cards in, kind of like gin. And I get a call, and this woman's like, "Are those guys playing poker in the front of the store?" And I said, "No, they're playing a friendly card game. It comes in a box, a board game." I go, she goes, "It's not poker. They're not playing poker." And I go, "Let me ask what the name of the game is." And the guy says, "Oh, it's Screwy Louie." And they play it for fun. You know what I mean? And she goes, "Are they gambling?" And I said, "No, they're playing for fun. You sure there's not money being exchanged?" And I said, "No." And she goes, "All right." And that was it. So there was this woman who walked by the shop, looked in the window, saw these guys playing cards.
Yeah.
It's a cigar lounge.
So she was being a Karen.
She was being a
I was
Karen.
about to say, she's being a Karen.
I thought
Busy body, nothing better to do.
And one of the younger dudes in there he goes, "It was a woman standing, looking in the window holding a little kid's hand." I'm like, "What is this woman? What is your business calling me up and busting my balls? We're not doing anything wrong. You got nothing in your life? You need a big, hard..." All right.
How old was this woman now?
I don't know. I didn't see her.
Okay. That's frightening.
I mean, come on. You can't even run a business without these just walking by.
Well, I think your point is well taken. At some point, you've got to look at mind your own business.
Yeah. What happened to that?
Why don't you have a sign? Mind your own business.
That's what my aunt said up at Federal Hill. Your buddy, he was really cool.
It's so intense that
Steve?
Yeah.
Hank Williams Jr. and Reba McEntire even sang a song, "Mind Your Own Business."
Yeah.
Or else you wouldn't be minding mine.
My Italian aunt used to say, "Albert, mind your business." It was awesome. She was awesome. Auntie Irene, Robert.
That was cool. Trump was on 60 Minutes. By the way, I watched the interview. It was very interesting. And he tweeted out, it says, the United States has more nuclear weapons than any other country. This was accomplished, including a complete update and renovation of existing weapons. During my first term in office, because of the tremendous destructive power, I hated to do it, but I had no choice. Russia is second, and China is a distant third, but will be even within the next 5 years because of the country's testing programs. I've instructed the Department of War to start testing our nuclear weapons and on equal basis. That process will begin immediately.
Can't you do that with a Trump accent?
Me? No, man.
Come on, the hands.
I'm not a good impersonator. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you are. You can do it. You want to read the tweet?
No.
It's all right. Look, the part of this story that I find most interesting is the start of nuclear testing. Now, mind you, just so everyone knows, it's not a full-blown nuclear bomb that they're testing. To be on point exactly is what Putin did recently was to test a nuclear-capable missile.
Yeah.
No nuke in there.
No nuke in it,
He
yeah.
sent, and now you've got to read the treaty, the nuclear treaty, of how tactical nukes are allowed on the battlefield, which they're still destructive. But Putin did that, and with reports that China has been testing, Russia's also been testing, Donald Trump and the Pentagon have responded, we're going to test too. But just to be clear, they're only going to be testing the weapons part of it or the delivery systems.
So without the nuclear.
That is correct.
What about North Korea?
Well, they were the only. Well, since this treaty was in place, they're the only country that ever even tested a nuclear bomb. But yeah, they should be part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if everybody's testing, we should test it ourselves. Why not?
I guess they test, because I saw the interview on 60 Minutes, which was a really good interview. I saw the one on YouTube that was extended. And he says it's being tested underground.
Yeah, he said, I remember
That is
that
correct,
part.
sir.
He said, so the interviewer asks and says, but nobody has been testing it. And he said, well, you don't know that. You know, they're not going to come out and tell the entire world, hey, we're testing a nuclear weapon, and it's being tested, like you said, underground. And I'm sure there's ways that it's being, they have massive underground, I don't know,
And you're correct, 'cause
bunkers.
China has denied it.
Yeah.
North Korea denied it.
Yeah.
Russia has also denied it.
And you were almost there. You were doing the hands.
Yeah, you know.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's yeah, I don't know, man. It's
Do you think this is a beginning of another, I don't want to say Cold War, but like a competitive
But let me
struggle?
Well, no, you're absolutely right with the competitive struggle because Trump announced that 2 days before he met with Emperor Xi of China,
Yeah.
and so it gave him a stronger position to show the world as well.
Emperor. You
What's
said
that?
Emperor? Yeah.
Well,
I get
I'm just
what
trying
you're
to
saying. Yeah, I
stay
know.
traditional
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
And but yeah, Prime Minister Xi, and to give him some leverage, I'm assuming.
well because we had that waffle head before, okay,
Which waffle head?
Biden,
Oh, Biden.
and
I'll be
they can push him around,
You don't
and
know.
they can see they
did
can't,
push him
they
around.
cannot push
Yeah, but
Trump
he-
around.
yeah, they can.
And it's all coming down to the BRICS versus the dollar, globalism. Who's gonna win? That's why we're in Venezuela.
Exactly. I mean, we
That's why
actually,
we were in Iran.
we're not in Venezuela yet, but we want to overthrow them, right?
We will when it's time.
I mean, we will. Yeah, we'll have another coup, just like we had one in Guatemala. We had one in Iran. He's been trying to overthrow North Korea for years, but it's difficult to tap into that. That place
no,
is so
remember-
protected.
Well, no, you're right. Sorry, they are protected. You were going to say by China. They're a puppet of China,
Yeah.
and so making nice, or playing nice kitty with North Korea works with
And
China and Russia.
you can't blame Trump for wanting to do these nuclear tests. Why not? If the half of the world is doing, I mean, not half, the superpowers, major powers are doing it, you can't stay behind.
And
You
if
have to be competitive.
even if he's not doing it, he's gonna say he's doing it.
Absolutely right.
That's
yeah.
who the man is.
100%,
You're absolutely
yeah.
correct.
Yeah, because it's like he can bluff, and not a lot of people can find out if that's true or not. Absolutely.
Just the anti-Trump bullshit that's going on. It's even now with the last couple of days I've been noticing the fucking communist Zoran's wife is better looking than Melania Trump.
No way.
I mean,
No way.
I
No
mean,
way.
this woman looks like her head. They put her head in a press and went. And I'm like,
she. I don't want to say anything bad, but she looks like a little bit downgraded version of Audrey Hepburn.
I thought you were going to say autism.
No, Melania is a good-looking woman for her age, 100%.
Yeah. I don't.
She's nowhere close to being, look like
Mrs.
Melania.
Mondani.
Yeah.
What do you think over there, Tom? You got any opinion on this?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Come on, you got to be kidding me.
There's nothing
I
wrong
don't
with that.
see that myself.
I'm not gonna
You'll
critique
have to
the
show
woman.
me- You'll have to show me different pictures.
She's not a bad-looking female, but come on, man. Why you? First of all,
Who even brought up that conversation?
I have no idea. It's all over the social media, like pictures of it.
Donnie's wife is better looking than Melania?
Yes.
Nah, it's a freaking communist. Let's stick together.
And why would a liberal? Why would a liberal, socialist, democratic socialist, communist be endorsing this like
She's
woman's
Syrian, you know
looks?
that, right? She's from
Yeah, but
Syria.
you're not supposed to be talking about a woman's looks like that's her value. The value of this woman's better than this woman. This is coming from a party that's supposed to be pro-women, and you're pitting one woman against another. Makes no sense to me.
As long as she's making Mandami happy, that's fine.
Well, maybe somebody else is. She's just a beard.
She's only 28, man.
Yeah, but he
He's
could be
34.
He's probably a.
34.
He's 34 years old.
Never had a real job. It's amazing he got her to fall in love with him.
He was an assembly member.
He was? Oh, state assembly?
Yeah, it was state.
He never had a real blue collar job
Where he's delivering pizzas or ham.
where he's talking about how hard it is to pick up boxes and the wash is bad.
No,
You know.
he did. I don't think he comes from a. Does he?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
his mother's a filmmaker.
Yeah, he comes from a wealthy family. So everything. So he is an example in the United States of white privilege.
He's an example of Karl Marx. The same thing. Karl Marx came from a wealthy family, never worked, sat in coffee shop and discussed how hard it is for these people to work. It's crazy.
And he was a Mason.
Karl Marx wasn't. No,
Well, of course he was.
no, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
No.
Karl Marx. Can you Google Karl Marx Mason?
Look,
Okay,
as long-
here we
as
go.
long as- as long as he
And
wasn't- as long as he wasn't an elk, I'll be happy.
Communists don't believe in Freemasonry. See, on Freemasonry.
No, wasn't he? He was a third degree Mason.
There's no such thing.
I don't know. I'm not a Mason. I don't know.
Look at this. Anyway,
ChatGPT is thinking.
oh, you got ChatGPT's.
Okay, look, where is it? What does it say?
No credible.
All right. You're talking to a two-time past master, almost 20-year Freemason, York Rite, Knights Templar.
Marx.
Knights
Mason,
Templar.
yeah.
That's right.
I miss those guys. Hey, they did a fantastic job up in Scotland beating back Edward the Longshanks. All right, you guys may not know this, but no one, when they talked in, for the example, the movie, was it Braveheart?
Yes.
How a frontal charge by the equestrian team, for lack of a better way to call them, has never been defeated and hasn't been defeated in 1,000 years. Well, where did these Scots suddenly come up with the idea of how to take out a horse during that charge? The Templars knew how to do it.
Templars were bad motherfuckers.
These were serious men. And you know what? A lot of these men, with a wife passing or having no family, they became these Templar knights, made extra money by killing their enemy. And when they eventually got so wealthy that the Pope needed their money, they scattered. And one of the places they went to is Scotland.
And you know how they could have been stronger? If they had a woman in charge.
That's, I don't find that debatable.
Imagine what if Nancy Pelosi was in charge?
Oh, no.
Oh, man. And you're going to have...
So Nancy
they'd
Pelosi...
still be around.
She announced she's retiring. She's not seeking re-election in 2026.
Oh, I guess $500 million, she made enough.
She made a lot of money, actually.
You can't find it.
She's the Wonder Woman.
You can't find it on Google.
So how much money she made?
It said the last thing I found was 2018. She was worth like $118 million.
Yeah,
and now she's worth almost $500 million.
Yeah, she's worth a lot of money. Her husband, her family. She made all the right picks somehow.
Oh yeah, well yeah, because remember it is Congress that runs the SEC. So you think they're not going to get insider information because the SEC they can't do investigations on the congressional individuals because Congress will just simply pull the funding and that takes care of that.
She's an evil witch.
But,
evil witch.
Aside from being an evil witch, just so you guys know, I did do a gig for her once.
Yeah?
When she became speaker, because the Capitol Police, in my opinion, they suck. And she came in and she was with Instituto de la Raza, which is the biggest labor, not the Instituto, is the biggest labor organization and meeting in the United States once a year. 500 to 1,000 people attend. She attended, and Capitol Police were so brilliant, it took me and a fellow compatriot to make sure her evening went smoothly. You can check on Facebook. I have pictures.
Yeah.
And she did have the softest hands. I'll give that to her.
I met her.
She should.
I met her once too. She signed one of her books. I got from a convention or something.
Well, I'm glad to see that she's going to retire. Look, as
20 terms.
Well,
20 terms in Congress.
Look,
that's 40 years.
That's could very arguably be
that's
said
older than
too
me.
Long, but for Nancy Pelosi, she had enough time. She did what she wanted, and essentially she's being forced out because what's his name? The state senator in that area, Weiner.
Oh, Anthony.
Is that Anthony?
Is it Anthony? No, it's not Anthony Weiner.
Is it Shift?
No.
No, that's a whole different Weiner altogether.
Scott Weiner.
Scott Weiner, is that it? Okay.
Can you Google Scott Weiner?
Now, what you guys may not know is
he's running for her
yes,
seat, right?
Is absolutely. And what you may not know is that within the last month, it was Scott Weiner who said, "I'm running whether Nancy Pelosi likes it or not. It's time for a change."
Yeah.
Since he's announced that, 2 other Democrats have signed up for this race.
Oh, are they the one part of the districting fucking bullshit?
Don't get me
that
started.
district is blue anyway.
39.5 million people in California. Only 9 million people showed up to vote for that. Fucking shame on you. Shame on you. 9 million out of 39 million fucking citizens of this state.
But it passed crazy. I mean,
It's ridiculous.
Only 39% voted no, I think. Right? On Prop 50.
But in all fairness, not to get off the but the subject is Nancy Pelosi. and at least she'll be able to leave with her head high and still at least have her faculties and not look like a Joe Biden at some of these issues, or even worse, Dianne Feinstein, who at her head, who was falling asleep during committee meetings at her desk, and it would take staff to wake her up. I don't like our elder statesmen. I don't care what side you're on. Leave with pride. Leave with your head high.
I mean, look what happened to what's his name? The senator. He fell while walking. He was being asked the question by a reporter.
Oh, you're talking about the old guy in the East.
Yeah. What's his name?
Strom Thurmond.
No,
that's the only old guy. I mean,
no, the head of the Ways and Means Committee.
What's his name? I can't believe I forgot his name.
I just wanted to throw that out there. I don't know what he.
I mean, look at Chuck Schumer. Even Chuck Schumer is also.
No, look at this guy.
Yeah, Well, this guy, he
just lost $500 million.
Yeah, because
that's why he fell.
Doesn't know how to stand properly. Yeah, keep circulation going.
They said we're going to cut your
stock went down.
Yeah, we're going to cut your Ozempic by 50%, and then he fell.
Oh, that's terrible.
Fucking bird brain.
This is why people don't like Donald Trump.
Look, he's looking at him. That's awesome.
Someone's Ozempic.
If he was laughing,
no, he cut the prices on Ozempic.
Is that what did it?
Yeah.
And he's
one of the executives of the company.
Oh my god! Oh my god! It's all coming together now. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But aside from that, out with the old, in with the new, and I do not mean that in any way disrespectful to former Speaker Pelosi. I'm glad she's gone. She needs to go. New voices need to come in, and the other one that bothers me about her is, let's just be specific, is that what really lost me for her was when she said,
sorry guys.
No, that's right. I'm not important. I get it. Is when she said to the American public, the American people don't need God. They have the Democratic Party.
So I want to interject something just to change the subject so we get out of politics for a second. So I started writing a script, and it's basically about the apocalypse. And because I don't have any money, I'm thinking of if I could just get up to Lancaster with the desert, and just shoot these two guys walking after the world blew up, having a conversation. And one of the lines I put, like the two guys, and one guy says, Whoever thought it was a great idea to have a woman president? Okay, so I put this through ChatGPT to check, spelling and all that stuff, and it took that line out, and I said, "Why did you take the line out?" And it said, "Oh, I can't be derogatory towards women, blah 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 blah." Okay, I go, all right, or towards political figures. So I said, okay, let me change the line. Whoever thought this Cheeto orange-faced jerk Donald Trump would be a good president? And then I put it through for spelling, and it did not take that out.
Yeah.
So ChatGPT is it with our kids right now in the schools. The kids are using it. This is actually a bad fucking thing to have. Don't you think?
About what?
How when you're talking about a woman or you're talking about Democrat, then I put Hillary Clinton. I put, whoever thought an ugly Hillary Clinton would make a good president, and it would not put it. It would not put it when I just put AOC. I can't pronounce her name, so.
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
It would not put any of the women's names in there, but it kept Donald Trump's name in there. Because I fuck with ChatGPT.
Yeah. Well,
that's very disturbing to hear. I mean, from education to free speech even. So you've got ChatGPT is monitoring your free speech.
Yeah. It's okay if I mock.
Well, it's an algorithm, I think.
Yeah, but you can't mock Donald Trump and then won't let you put just the word woman, because we never had a woman president. So I was just writing it like, maybe they just put somebody in there like AOC and she was just a fucking bird brain. And that's why we had this problem. And if anybody wants to finance that script, just, find me over here.
And just so you know, not every woman can be a Margaret Thatcher.
No, and she was bashed by the liberals.
Oh, yeah.
She was a strong woman.
She was tough enough to take it.
They only like women when they around that liberal side of the fucking coin.
I agree with them.
But, women's rights. Oh, not that one, because she believes that abortion is wrong, so we can't like that woman. You have to follow the fucking our laundry list of fucking do's and don'ts, and then we'll decide whether we're going to support you as a woman. Makes no sense to me.
That is unfortunate, and this is what our college kids are using, our high school kids. In fact, I know someone...
Elementary. If you're writing papers, you're using this, so it's giving you the wrong information, or it's saying, oh, you shouldn't say this, or you shouldn't say that.
So we asked on ChatGPT, we said, who's the current president of the United States? This is after Trump got elected.
Yeah.
And ChatGPT said, the current president of the United States is Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
And then I said, Chad, are you okay? Oh, yeah. And then it said, who is the current president of the United States? Are you sure it's Kamala Harris? And then it says, the current president of the United States is Joe Biden. Can you pull up that video for the guys to see it?
How does ChatGPT not modernize or update?
No,
Well,
I think
it's a learning machine. It's supposed to learn, but then I think it wasn't updated or something.
I think
there's still some flaws in it. It's not perfect, and it still gives a lot of wrong information.
I have no problem with them building this, but
it's
for them
more
to keep
accurate.
Donald Trump's name in there and not be upset about it, but every woman's name I put in there, it would not print it out. Did you hear about the Dallas Cowboys guy?
No.
24 years old.
What happened?
They said he had mental health issues, and he was evading police. They lost him. He smashed his car into a tree, and then he was texting his girlfriend he was going to kill himself, and he blew his brains out.
Oh shit!
Or I don't know, self-inflicted gun wound.
24 years old.
Yes.
And what did you say, NBA?
No,
Dallas Cowboys.
NFL, a budding career of at least 4 good years. The average player is 4 years. How would you want to kill yourself?
And he just the couple days before he blocked a field goal attempt and ran it in for not a field goal, like a punt, and ran it in for a touchdown.
Okay, this sounds clinical. This isn't just a depressed individual. This
No,
man
yeah. They say they have mental health issues.
Yeah.
was clearly yeah.
like
Back up.
like this
Clearly-
guy, the Justin Bieber looking tranny who went
Yeah.
into the Gold's Gym. Was it in Santa Monica?
Do you know it's not Gold's Gym anymore, right? They were bought.
Yeah. What is it called?
I don't know the name. They just last week I
They
think.
keep it as Gold's Gym, but yeah, another company. They're a subsidiary now.
So this guy, have you seen
No,
this
what's the
video?
story?
So this guy goes into a Gold's Gym.
The black woman.
Not the black woman. The black woman is actually the one calling out, saying, "This dude."
That's what I mean. She was calling out this dude.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
found this white guy who's a tranny, going into the woman's bathroom, and thinking that it's okay. And everybody went crazy and ape shit, starting calling out. And this black woman, made hell for this guy. I mean, for this
Yeah, well,
tranny.
he did in fact flash her with his penis. So
Oh,
she
he
was-
did?
She was, yes. That's my understanding.
Yeah, that's
so
why
she had a reason to be visibly upset.
But even if he didn't flash her, I mean, look at this guy. He's more masculine than I am.
Well, that's not hard.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, but yeah.
no comment.
Grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out. And I want to make sure the girls know. The fuck? Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room.
so
no
suppose
one's
this-
saying shit. And I'm fucking done with it.
And she's wearing UCLA Bruins sweatpants.
It's dangerous.
Do you think she voted for this?
No, of course not. But of course. Is this what you want for your daughter? No, I would not want my daughter walking in
For not running
where-
in the locker room.
where
I know.
men are flashing themselves.
Did you tell me or not that women like to see dick?
asking you a fucking question.
Exactly. Get out of the way now. No. Now he knows how to be a man, right?
Somebody
Now he
protect
knows how
him,
to be a man.
please.
Stay out of the women's locker room.
Protect him.
We don't want it. He needs to have his gym membership revoked for that shit. And the woman told you.
Yeah, if it's going to be that serious, then you got to give them their own locker room. But I don't know what gym in the United States is now going to open a third locker room.
yeah.
for a
So
trans.
in the locker room there could be no cameras, right? So that's why he can get away with this shit. Okay? So let's put cameras in the locker rooms now, and let's just see how these liberal women really feel about this
Look,
bullshit.
this is the beauty of it. This guy's been arrested on so many charges.
Really? No, I'm not aware of this guy.
Okay, look at this. He's been arrested on domestic violence. Okay, this is before he was a woman.
Mental health issue.
He was arrested on a few other charges, right, Tom? Yeah, he was arrested on a few other charges.
I believe he's got to be one of these individuals who's doing it for thrills to get attention because he obviously can't get enough at home. I mean, that's why he beats his spouse.
He wants clicks. He wants clicks.
But this is unacceptable behavior. You cannot have a man in a woman's restroom. Yes, I feel like a woman. You know what? I identify as a cat. What are you going to do? Come spay and neuter me?
Would you poop in a kitty litter box if you identified as a cat?
If I identified as a cat, yeah, I guess so.
That would be some big ass turds in there.
Well, have you ever seen a lion do this? Well, I'm a Leo, so you know what? Bring it. And
well, it's just this country is really, really. I mean, the topics. We're going insane, and I don't understand it. I try to avoid all this stuff, and you can't. No matter where you go on social media now. You're scrolling, and I actually say, why am I seeing this? And I type it in there. Why am I seeing your feed? I don't follow you. What the fuck? And I don't even want to see this shit.
Whose feed are you talking about?
Just crazy people.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, who want to see women stepping on oranges to killing mice. It's an ugly, ugly fetish.
But to go on a better note, have you guys seen the new trailer about the movie for Michael Jackson?
I was watching it a little bit. I don't know. I can't. Tom, right now, I can't do it.
Can you put it out?
I don't think it looks like him.
I know you've been waiting a long time for this.
You got it, Quincy.
The tracks are made. The songs are ready.
Gonna be starting something. You're gonna be starting something.
That's one of my favorite songs of Michael Jackson,
This
The
is
Pedophile.
your story. Honor your past
So you wanna be starting something.
and embrace the future. That's what people want.
I used to love this guy.
Yeah.
That's a good reason. You love this guy because he was
Can you lower
inspirational,
the lights from you, please?
Okay.
incredibly
But
smart.
remember,
See, right there, he
here,
just doesn't look like him
keep
to me.
those feet still, my man.
He does not look like Michael Jackson, and that just throws me off because I was a huge fan. You want to hear my theory on why he went real south?
Why?
Now, during that Pepsi commercial where his head caught on fire, I think it was like 5 or 6 seconds his head was on fire.
That's correct. Bob Giraldi was the director.
Okay?
Really?
Where he couldn't grow hair anymore. That's why he always had the long hair wigs. I think that f***ed his brain up. The heat of a fire on your head
Yeah.
with you got fluid in there. I mean, it's gotta f*** you up. And that's where he started going south with the plastic surgery. He had the monkey. He had what's his name? Emmanuel Lewis used to go to the shows with him and sit on his lap.
But I believe he was already there at that point because you look at him from his album where the song came out, Want to Be Starting Something. His face was completely different. By Thriller, he had completely changed.
But he went from Off the Wall. It was still Michael Jackson. Still Michael Jackson.
Off the wall.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
Then he did Thriller. He just lightened his skin because he had Figurado or something. What is it called when you?
Yeah, when you lose pigment.
Yeah. But so he did that, and then the Pepsi commercial. After that, he was hospitalized for a while. I think that's where he went off the rails.
Was it after that? And then he started...
That's when he started doing all of the...
What about Neverland?
That was all around that time because that's when he made Thriller.
The kids, the boys.
Yeah.
Was it about that time?
It was after Thriller.
That's what I'm saying. Was it right after that?
That's why I think he went f***ing bizarro.
I think he was overworked as a child. And
Overworked,
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people... There's a lot of people that are overworked as children, and they don't go molest little boys. And now these...
Was that ever proven?
The kids came out and did a documentary about it on HBO and talked about how he used to tell them to take their pants down and bend over in front of them. So, I mean, Why would these? And he gave him a wedding ring and married one of them. And
One of the kids?
yeah, yeah,
So he was that crazy?
yeah. He was nuts.